Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones Lunatic mode. 60% extra growth, 1 extra map for just today, 2 new characters, and 2 people hosting the whole thing. That's me, Mecha, and my co-host Raisins. How's it going today?
Doing great. We spent so long in the intro, it sort of showing us like the class reel and whatnot. It's a good class reel though, and a good series, and a great day, and a great audience too. We should remember they're here with us too. No, seriously, we're going into chapter 5. I love this map, man. What about you?
Yeah, this is I think going to be the most interesting map so far, and they're probably going to keep getting more interesting as we go along because they get more intricate and more challenging. And I think the increased enemy growth are going to start showing a little bit more here as we're about to see. But before I get into my prepped file, I thought it'd be nice to show off Ross's promotion, because we bear the fruits of our labor. He's ready to go pirate. Right? Yeah, there we go.
Right? Yeah, there we go.
Look at his muscles!
Look at them muscles.
I'm gonna be a great warrior. We do have the option of going Super Journeyman, which is something that's only available if you clear both Ephraim and Erica routes on the same game. But this is usually considered the worst option because it kind of has none of the pros of the main line, like Fighter and Pirate, but it is an option if you're trying to do something fun. But as we've discussed a couple times already with Ross before, Pirate makes the most sense for him because it gives him unique water walk abilities, lets him go Berserker, promote using the Ocean Seal, while still retaining the maximum speed that he would get from something like Hero. So let's go Pirate.
There you go. Yeah, no, there are some good reasons to go maybe like Fighter for Hero, but nah, Berserker's still like pretty good to go, to be honest. So
yep. Get in here. I forgot exactly how much speed Connie gets, but I know it's enough for him to get by for now. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, speed is like nice. Plenty. Look at that.
Here we have it. Alright, and now that we've seen that, we can go to my prep save to make it easier to explain what the plan is for the map.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see, because this is like the first like really tricky map as it comes in, right? So
yeah, you can think of this as the first real map of Sacred Stones. I feel like this is when the tutorial's basically over and you just start being thrown, you know, here's a puzzle, try to solve it with everything you've learned. So the initial enemy loadout is a bunch of soldiers, fighters, archers, like one mercenary in there somewhere, and generally fighting them alone is not a big problem, but there is a fair load of reinforcements. A bunch of brigands come from here, I think a couple from here, and then the last away from here. They try to destroy the houses, and the houses have like great rewards in them. If you get them all, you get a guiding ring at the end of the map, which I really, really want. And in addition, you can get a Draco Shoot from the bottom house all the way over here. You get an Armor Slayer over here, and there's like a torch over here. I think that doesn't matter a whole lot. And then I think this is a secret book. So all like good stuff that I want to get. And I find that the time pressure the map puts on you in vanilla is not super threatening. And if you just use Seth to kill everything, it's probably fine. But I want to feed my characters like as much as I can while keeping Seth, like maybe give him the boss kill. But other than that, I don't want to kill too much with him. So I'm going to be trying to strike a balance between making progress, taking control of the map, and, you know, trying to feed as much kills to my units as I possibly can. And this is probably going to be easier to explain once this one super important bit goes onto the map. Let me see, let me find him real quick. There he is.
There we go. Look at him.
There he is. And Natasha, of course. So, and really, I think Joshua is the centerpiece of this whole map. The recruitable enemy member down with the killing edge, of course, very fast, likely to kill just about anyone who he attacks if you don't put Seth in range. And I find that this map generally revolves around like how soon can you grab Joshua and clear the center of the map over here. If you can do that very quickly, then you have no trouble catching the brigand reinforcements before they get to the villages. But if you can't, if you turtle a bit too hard, then you might lose out on some items, and that's very annoying. In addition, just baiting Joshua on its own without killing him or having him kill one of your characters can be very tricky. So it's just a fun balancing act, made more fun by a reinforcement that comes out on turn 1. So I have a plan, but before I get into it, what is your usual approach, Raisins?
So my usual approach is honestly just to kind of like send everybody down the right, and it's not even like a death ball type strat. It's just that's where the brigands come out from. And so even though going down the right might mean that I'm, you know, a little bit slow on getting the center left village at the top left village, because I'm not, you know, clearing all the lanes equally, as it were, it does mean that I intercept the brigands as they come out to fight me. The Joshua bit, it's kind of tricky to use his range. He doesn't attack Natasha, so if you're able to clear his range of other units, then you can just get Natasha in there and then just like dive in and recruit him at some point if you want, right? but the sort of rhythm of the enemies approaching you, like there's these 3 guys right here, and then there's like another soldier behind, and I think like even in the very top left corner, if you check, like even this fighter, I'm pretty sure just runs at you from turn 1.
Yes.
So it's like,
yeah,
how do you actually get in position to not get wrecked by these guys, or to not have Natasha get intercepted by these guys? It's not very easy. So, but I usually do. As far as like this village goes, I used to just get it a bunch with Vanessa. Now I've been starting to get it with some other units as well, just because like, I don't know, I'd rather have Vanessa be like in the front doing stuff, but like, and you usually have some random flunky unit who can just take it. Like here, I'd probably allocate France to that job, but who knows, maybe France is doing something more important.
Yeah, the position of my friends probably gives away I'm not exactly doing that, but he's going to be doing some flunky stuff for sure. Yeah, this house, I'm going to leave it alone for a little bit because it tempts brigands to do going down instead of up if I wanted to, and I'm in no hurry to collect it if I take care of the brigands from here. And you're right, like this guy moves, and then some enemies here move. But other than that, it's kind of quiet early on. These people, I think this archer and this fighter, they move like turn 2, so I don't have to worry about them initially, but I do want to bait them out quicker so I can get on top of things more easily. And I think I'll probably plan on killing like these 2 in turn 1 and then try to clear from there. Before I execute all that, I think it might be nice to talk about a new unit that we got. And then we can finally play the game, because I want to play the game.
Yes.
But I also want to talk about Natasha real quick. I don't think it'll be super long, because Natasha is not the most complicated unit ever. And we've discussed the benefits of healing and having a healer with Molder very extensively, so I don't think we have to go super in-depth here. But Natasha is worth noting as like the second healer. For most playthroughs, I think it's pretty clear that you'll want to use one, and Molder tends to be ahead in several ways. He has better bases. His growths are not so much worse that he's going to be behind Natasha in stats in any way for a while, and Natasha just seems like a worse version. The biggest hurdle for her to overcome is D rank in stabs compared to C rank from Molder. So whereas Molder has instant access to something like Restore and has an easier path to the higher rank stabs like, I don't know, Warp or Rescue or Physic or Fortify or S rank staff Latona, Natasha is just one step behind, or even several maps behind when it comes to staff rank, and that's unfortunate, but in her own merits, she's still a useful healer. And if you were doing that route split thing that we're doing, then, you know, you actually have a use for 2 healers, even though you usually only field 1. That's because I can send 1 with Erica and 1 with Ephraim. In that sense, I think it'll be nice to have her around. I don't know exactly which of them is going to go. Perhaps because Molder has the option to promote earlier because he's 2 levels ahead. Maybe that impacts things, whereas Natasha is just going to be staying a cleric for probably like half the game, considering how slow healers grow. But I think we'll be able to find a purpose for her more than in other playthroughs. And, you know, the enemy growth increase doesn't affect her much because healing is still healing. It's, in the end, still nice to heal your units if they've taken damage. So I think we'll find a use for her. I'm just not sure exactly how it's going to be, and I'm not sure if I'm able to promote her or anything. But I'll definitely be fielding her during the route split at the very least. What do you think?
Yeah, I do definitely agree with you that this unit is just worse than Molder, frankly, in pretty much every category. I guess one advantage she does have that Molder doesn't have is that she can go Valkyrie for 7 move and Canto if she desires, whereas Molder has no such option. His best promotion is 6 move, but also one of their promotions are Bishop, so that seems like a little bit better. Maybe you'd wanted to go Bishop for the triple effectiveness against like the entire back half of the game, but well, not the entire back half, but a sizable portion of it. So maybe that's like an advantage for her, but it's really hard to say. You kind of brought up that she's the second healer, and so that means that like it's very unattractive to deploy her. I know this difference in our play styles has probably been brought up several different times, but I don't mind having a second or a third healer deployed, right? Like I'd sort my people by staff rank at the unit list and pick all them, but then I'd choose the rest of my army half the time.
It depends on the map for me for sure, to clarify, but yes, that's definitely.
And in this playthrough, I think, I mean, well, we'll have one Molder and one Natasha, so it feels like kind of silly to put them together in one army because Natasha sucks. It's like, well, we're going to need her in one of the places, right? So I think she'll end up seeing a fair bit of use. Will we promote her? Who knows? Will we get her to C-rank stabs? Probably. That seems like, at the very least, useful.
For sure.
So that's my take on Natasha right now. I really don't think she's that good, frankly.
Yeah. But she's forced in a chapter, so we might as well use her here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get going. I'm so eager to start on this chapter. I don't know how long it'll take either. So My first instinct is I want to kill this soldier initially, and preferably not with Seth. And one way to do that would be to use Ross for the task. And then what we're going to do maybe is have Seth end his turn on the right stairway so that he kills the fighter turn 1. And then we just get started initially. Like, yeah, it feeds a kill to Seth, but it also, you know, lets us like not have to deal with an enemy on our doorstep right here. He doesn't move initially, but it's just nice to get him out of the way, I think, for future turns. And I think I'll just have Vanessa assist with the drop. So if Vanessa goes like around here somewhere, I think here, so that, yeah, I think this makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
And make sure Ross has his Iron Axe equipped. He does. He didn't need the training seal after all. I noticed he can just do things, just promote normally. Alright, so you go.
Yeah,
here.
every time I've seen the trainee seal, it's been sort of touted as a like this is a quality of life feature, so you can promote mid map if you want to. But because you mentioned that there's like some bug in promotion, but honestly, I've never encountered that. Yeah, maybe there is though, and they fixed it. Who knows?
I've seen it happen. I think I just don't know what the context was. Okay, so I'm gonna have Erica fight this fighter turn 1. Just so that, because I know he's gonna move turn 2, I might as well just start getting him out of the way early. I know you like the death ball, or the Shadow Descent pretty much ever here, and everyone is probably gonna end up going here eventually. But I think it makes sense to take care of so many enemies that would like taunt me from the back otherwise. So just have like a bunch of people that are not super proficient by themselves, but together they can probably outnumber the enemy a little bit by being here.
Yeah, and it's not like you're super splitting up, right? Like it's not like she's walking back to Renais or anything. We're still moving towards the objective still. So
true. Okay. And we'll have 2 healers here to like heal any injuries, but I expect there will be very little turn 1 because I think I'm mostly facing enemies that aren't doing much damage or don't have much accuracy. So we'll kill this fighter. And by the way, these fighters, like, it looks like they're vanilla fighters right now because I'm one-running with Ross and Seth, but they have the same speed as Franz, for example, whereas normally in vanilla, Franz would be outspeeding them by like several points, just to give you an idea of how bad my Franz is.
Yeah. I was about to say, I thought you were about to say how good the enemy growths are. It's like, no.
They are good. I don't think they usually reach Franz's base speed like this. In practice, I'm still, I think, killing them in roughly the same number of hits as usual, but you can see the increase. I'll have a better example coming up soon. Alright, you move down. Okay, so that archer stays put for now, that's good. And then there is McCartney, the man, the legend. This is my favorite boss in the game. He doesn't have like a map sprite or even a map portrait, but this guy is completely generic. But this is McCartney, man. This is my favorite. This is the funniest
Good old McCartney. That's an old meme. That's older than some of our audience members, I think.
That's a game fact legend. So there used to be like this urban legend that you could recruit this guy if you just did the right thing. I don't think anyone had like clear instructions. He was usually like a troll. People would put him like at the top of tier list and everything. But he's just a boss. He's not supposed to be anything special. I don't know why he has a portrait. I think it might just be because his stats are so good. Like 9 speed. If my Seth had gained speed, he would double him, but you know, Seth doesn't have gain speed. He has 12, so I can't double this guy with any unit I have, except I think Erica might have enough. Where you at? Yeah, Erica has enough at full speed. If she doesn't weigh herself down at all, she can double, and that's it. No one else can double this guy. He still has like all the other problems that brigands have, of course. Like they only have an Iron Axe, and his strength isn't that impressive. But he is 1 HP away from one-shotting Natasha, so you know he's got some bulk. And I just think it's very impressive that this is the first enemy that like can survive a round of combat with Seth just like that. I think it's very cool.
Oh yeah, this guy right here. We talked about him almost as much as Natasha.
I just like McCartney. I think it's funny. Okay,
so yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. So now if we've done all this, we can just leave Ross where he is and just enemy phase another soldier. Just to try and clear the way for Natasha a little more. I do think we need Seth to like fight 1 and maybe 2 brigands here. We could have Seth hold someone now, so that he weakens both brigands for someone. That's an option.
So does he actually kill the other brigand?
Yeah, I think he does. That guy's not having enough speed to survive.
Okay, yeah, no. So I wonder actually if it's okay to just have him attack McCartney the one time. And I understand that this will mean that he probably kills it, because look at that, like 15 damage I think is what he has.
Yeah,
if you could use an Iron Lance and does 14.
Oh, that's an option. It will never mind.
Dang it.
Javelin would work. It's just very inaccurate.
Yeah, that's like not very satisfying, huh?
It's doable. The reason I like Burdens is because it lets me put him like right here, and then he blocks McCartney and his friend from moving in further. So they both would attack Seth on enemy phase without hurting my rest of my units here, like bothering Ross and stuff. So we
could also just like attack the top one, and again, like I know it gives Seth a kill, but it does kind of like set up the situation to be very easy for anyone else to take advantage of it, right? If you just Iron Sword the guy, because then McCartney's going to attack Seth, and like how McCartney's not going to get past all this forest and attack one of our guys, right? We can pretty easily stop that idea.
True.
Then
I'll take the easy way out for now. It probably makes more sense to do it this way than try to like bend over backwards to feed a kill now, and then probably have to sacrifice a kill later somehow. There you go. We'll take that, and we'll find a way to chip down McCartney next turn. So now what I can do here, I think, is I can take this kill with Erica or someone else, and then have Arthur move in such a way that he can fight this Archer on any phase, so that we don't have to worry about him. And I think Archer might double that Archer. Nope, he's too fast. Nope, he's too fast.
Oh no,
it's too fast. So I think it would be prudent to have someone with range be here to help chip down McCartney after Seth hits him once, because I think no one can like one-hit McCartney. Although maybe Franz can do that kill setup.
Franz with the sword, it seems like kind of sus. Because remember, like if Seth with the sword is doing exactly half, then Franz needs to be exactly as good as Seth to finish off the kill, right? So
well, he's not finishing off. He's setting it up for another person. He's gonna set it up for like Ross or something. Is the plan.
Oh, okay.
So
it's gotta be Seth plus Franz plus someone.
Yes, it's gonna be 3 people, but that's what McCartney needs. Just go with Erica, I guess, is also just an option.
Yeah, getting the kill with Erica is not like a tragedy. Because I mean, where does she need to be as part of our plan anyway?
I think Ross is.
There
you go. I think that's Sea Swords. Now she's ready for Killing Edge action. Nice. So we're about to get one of those.
Easy. I know. If only we could find a Sea Sword. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird to like not move your unit and attack. Like, what are we? That one soldier? You know, like I think we're better than that at this Fire Emblem game, but no.
Yeah.
That was the best move.
Okay, so the next brigand spawn like around here, I think. So
yeah,
we don't have to worry about this house being like burnable anymore. The McCartney has like a guy in range. We don't have to worry about this house anymore. I'm just gonna grab it with Vanessa. Like I would grab it with a flunky, but I'm using literally everyone on this battlefield right now to do things. So it makes more sense to have her grab it because she can easily get back into the fray, and she kind of sucks against most enemies here anyway. Vanessa does. Okay, so you can go. I could fight both the fighter and the soldier, I think.
With Ross right now? That's what I was thinking,
if you can survive. 19 and effectively 14. Yeah, I think you can take... you can take... I think
this guy goes down easy, yeah.
Yeah, 19. Right? Yeah, that's like 13 damage. I think he loses like 1.
Yeah, obviously not going to attack this way because that's the Joshua range. We just move somewhere else.
No, I just wanna fight this guy. Yeah, I'm not dumb, right? I mean, I am dumb, but
yeah. 19, what is this? 19 plus 14.
19, 13 damage.
Yeah, there you go. We're at 34, so we live.
Yes. Okay. Let's move Ross up 1 space.
Yep.
And
I was about to say, if we could find a way to discard the trainee seal, that might be good too.
Yeah, I can always just do that manually. Of course, I keep forgetting to do it. But obviously I don't want to take advantage of it by using it just for like money reasons. Ooh, I can nestle loot in here. Let's do that. And you're ready for McCartney. Okay, here you go. Okay.
Here it goes. Here's no dialogue.
The most generic of bandits that has a portrait, for sure. Alright, so Ross.
Here he comes.
Oh, that kind of sucks actually. The soldier didn't move first.
Yeah, right? No, I thought we were gonna like go off to the side and like.
Oh, never mind.
Get both of them with the attack with the diagonal, but this is fine too, right? So,
yeah, it worked out. I thought the soldier couldn't reach, but he can. Nice. Murdered.
Yeah, mathed out. Ross Pirate out here, really taking on soldiers.
Yep. That one. There we go. Oh, the crit rate. Uh-oh.
Good old Arter. Just faced in like 1% crit from everything. Him and Mulder both.
For eternity.
We didn't really mention Natasha does have like several points more luck, I guess.
True.
But I think at this mode, if either of them get attacked, they're just going down, right? So like, what's the point?
Yeah. At this stage, they're not getting one-hit kills, so there's definitely an argument for like having a 0% chance to die to one attack is nice. But at the same time, if Natasha faces an attack, that's probably a mistake anyway.
Yeah, no, shouldn't have done that.
Well, no matter
What's
what,
going on here with Erica?
No matter what, Erica is the one who has to get this kill. I'm afraid that's fine.
That's a very clean approach.
I say that as if it's bad. It's not that bad for Erica to get a kill, obviously, but
yeah, no.
I'm trying to feed the magic users a little bit if I can. Strength, speed. If you, yeah, of course. Godrica.
Now we're good to go.
Now we're good.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Okay, pretty sure this guy hasn't moved yet. I'm just gonna take this turn to Fallen Arthur, I think. Stay around here for a little bit, help Erica chip down these enemies. And then... Okay, we need
Back to the plan.
Back to the plan. So if we have Seth like murder the archer, obviously he's in range of Joshua. I prefer not to have Joshua fight Seth if I can avoid it, but I might not be able to avoid it if I want to get rid of this archer preemptively.
Yeah, if we try that, can Joshua actually like kill Seth from here or no? I forgot if Seth leveled defense at all.
I think he did get defense. Obviously it's given like a lance that would save us like 3 points of damage from a killing edge.
Yeah, exactly. We go to like 13, say.
Yeah, so okay, so Josh has 17 attack, so that's actually only 5 damage to Seth even if he has a sword equipped.
Yeah.
So
seems pretty good actually. Wow.
Yeah, we can just make this move, I guess. I don't like it because it makes Seth hit Joshua, and then Joshua has a chance to die to a Seth crit. And also, Josh is like one of the only characters in this game who joins without a vulnerary in his inventory, so that's like additional inconvenience. But at the same time, getting rid of this archer right now would be so nice.
Yeah, no, this seems like... Because how else are we going to get Natasha like up there in order to fight this guy, right? So
yeah, it would be one turn later probably. We just let the archer come down a little bit more outside of Joshua's range, and then we do it. That is another option, but I don't feel like being slow today. I don't know about you.
Yeah, let's just get in there.
Okay, 12 is 13, 8 damage. I think that's enough for loot to get the kill. Yeah, so we have to have Seth move out of the way first. I'll keep using swords with Seth. I kind of like the idea of him out-holding things. So you do this.
It's the better S rank, right? I mean, we're about to enter the stage of the game where we use 1,000,000 javelins, right? So
yeah.
If we do that at all, though, actually.
Yeah, I just think it'll be easier to find a user for the Vidofnir than otherwise. Okay, so you can get this chip right here. Chip on Franz, of course, for healer benefits. And then Loot can get the McCartney kill.
Nice.
And then hopefully, I didn't check if Ross finishes off that guy with the hatchet for some hit bonus. I would hope so.
Got a level 1 loot, 40 EXP for that.
Yeah, well, she's only been around for like 3 turns if you think about it. So, not too shabby, I think.
That's pretty good so far.
Hatchets.
And this is our, oh boy, hatchet's like okay. It's just what happens if we miss, right? So
yeah, if that happens, I think you can like attack loot, but
we could bring a Vanessa to block. So.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't one-shot loot.
Oh.
So if you just heal Ross,
okay.
I think he kills Natasha either. Yes, Natasha also survives. Mulder survives, so it's not that bad if we miss. But it would preferably, yeah, it's much better if we hit.
Yeah, no, I'd rather be moving Natasha up anyway, right? Like,
yeah,
and
for
not
sure.
having any complication with this whole Joshua thing.
For sure. Oh god. Okay, whatever. It's speed.
Well, yeah, it is speed. So
was it last chapter?
I did ask you.
Was it? Yeah, you did ask me that last chapter. It's like, hey, do you would you take a +1 speed if you got no one else, nothing else?
It's like, guess so. We grumble.
So close. Okay, no matter what. Oh, we can just heal Seth here too. It's fine.
There we go. The mismatched heal staff on like the massively wounded unit, and then men's staff on Seth. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely horrible resource management. Please don't.
Yeah.
Hurt me.
Horrible mecha. Come
horrible. On. Okay. Oh, Seth doesn't crit Joshua. That's good. Oh, I hit him. Oh well, sword rank, I guess. Oh, it's sword rank either way. Used by killing edge use. Oh wow!
No, I can't believe it. He actually missed it. It's even better. Yeah, we're going pretty quick through the map. So
yeah. Okay, I guess we can feed everything else now. This is when we can break out Vanessa and start feeding her a little bit more because most of the threatening enemies to her are gone. We can get like all these soldiers on her if we want to.
Oh yeah, this is huge.
Okay, let's go grab Joshua. It's a good position for him. You can like take a turn to heal him before the brigands come up. Oh, very nice. Let me heal him to full before I show up his stat screen. That way, it will look prettier. Get here. Joshua. In here. Let's take him. Let me find his stat screen.
That's right. Get the growths up here.
Yep.
We got to talk about Joshua.
Okay, so normally I think of Joshua on average as like a all-around better version of Erica, at least for the time that they're both unpromoted. I think my Erica with that last level might have surpassed her a little bit, but the fact that Joshua is about as good as Erica when my Erica is massively RNG blessed, I think says a lot about him. He has good bases for what he does, which is just doubling people, doing a fair chunk of damage with his okay base strength. So even though he has like a sword main base, he's got his use. As the game goes on in vanilla Fire Emblem 8, usually you spend a lot of maps just equipping a javelin or a hand axe, doubling enemies barely, but you get in there and you just wander around like a bunch of weak enemies with no sweats to break basically. But I think Lunatic mode might be a bit different for Joshua, because this is where enemy speed can actually maybe get so high that Joshua's higher speed than most characters can make a difference, and so we'll feel that hurt a bit less. So maybe the fact that he cannot use javelins or hand axes will make him look a bit better. He still has the issue of, you know, only being able to use swords, so he's generally not going to be able to attack at 2 range to avoid counters or be more flexible like Lute and Archer are, for example. He still has that problem where enemy lance users are slightly overrepresented in this game. I think the balance is a bit better than in most games, better than in like Shadow Dragon, better than in like FE7, but there's still like a fair bit of lance users I would like him to get the advantage over, and there's not that many lance reavers to go around. So I still think of him being sword locked as a bit of a drawback, but not as bad as it could be. So I have a feeling Joshua will be fairly useful, and because Erica is turning out to be quite competent, I think we'll probably send him to Ephraim routes, because that way we'll have like one of each of those swordy guys on each route, swordy niche users. Just units that are good against axe enemies, units that are good at like maybe doubling a mercenary or at least not getting doubled, units that just generally have good enough speed to not like maybe double gargoyles. Something like that basically is the plan. So normally I'm not a super big fan of Joshua or his hat, but I think in this playthrough he can be reasonably useful. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I mean, a man governed by his hat is like pretty useless, right? So, but anyway, Joshua, he's strong. I do like him a lot. I do kind of agree again that with how I won't say the easy vanilla FE8 is, he is a unit who just kind of like is overkill in the wrong categories and doesn't, you know, deliver in the categories that really matter, just as you said. But in this playthrough, I think it could be stronger. I do question, though, actually, whether or not he will be able to kind of integrate into any army, because we do have quite a few training projects between, well, I was about to say between this Franz, but we might have given up on him. Between this Erica, between this Ross, and between like any of our mages, it's like I am wondering how much EXP do we actually have to divvy up, and are we putting EXP into this guy, or are we just maybe using his base 14 speed? Maybe that's just enough to double like a lot of people. To be fair, that doubles everybody at 10 or below, which seems to be a lot. You know, like people are going to be weighed down by steals pretty soon. This guy actually seems pretty good at base. Hold up, wait. Yeah, I was like, are we going to give him EXP? But maybe we don't even need to.
Yeah, maybe we just...
He's really good.
Yeah, we could just leave him unpromoted or get him to 10 and then promote him with a hero crest. Although there are other units that I would like to use the hero crest on, and you don't get infinite those. So that's still a resource that I would have to allocate. But I did not consider actually, yeah, that he does require some resources to perform. Like, I think if you want this guy to actually double gargoyles or myrmidons or like fastish enemies, then yeah, he's gonna need to invest. He's not gonna keep doubling if you don't give him any EXP. So that's probably a reasonable thing to consider. I guess we'll have to see how he turns out as we'll use him through the early game. There's still like 3 more chapters after this before we make that decision, so we can re-evaluate when we get there. I just think
yeah, for sure.
I think we should get the prospects there well enough, though. Alright, Joshua. So normally I recruit Joshua when there's like a brigand here already, and he's like low on HP, but now that we're ahead of schedule, you know, we can just do whatever we want here, so...
I like your plan in this whole, like, Vanessa training, though. Because you see the square.
Yep. Just
right?
stay at the range of this guy. Don't fight 3 soldiers, just fight 2, and I think... with 14 attack, she doesn't kill them, but it's still cheap XP. Someone else can, like, finish him off afterwards. Go grab the Armor Slayer real quick with Seth. It's on his way anyway.
Yeah, for sure. You didn't mention it either, but if you get all 4 villages, I think you do have to visit all 4 of them, then you get the guiding ring.
True.
So, which, promotion items, actually, that might be one area where our units are actually advantaged compared to where they normally are, because we get like 2 routes of promotion items, right?
Yes.
So
as long as as long as you don't use them ahead of schedule, like we don't use them before the route split, then we can basically redistribute them in both, which I think is fair because it's funny.
Yeah, to like split the guiding ring into.
Yeah, basically, because we can just use it on Mulder in Chapter 9 in one route and then use it on Loot in the other, for example.
I didn't expect that would be the rule, actually. I honestly thought that like the inventories of the people who went would just get discarded or something. Was she facing lethal here? What?
Yeah, apparently she was. I didn't check the defenses. I just assumed Vanessa would survive because she was so good, but apparently she could just melt here. Whoops.
Should have used that Draco shield from the village, right? So.
Oh, maybe I should have. I think I sent it to Convoy, but maybe I shouldn't have. Well, I also want to hoard the stat boosters the same reason. It seems unfair to split them in 2, but also it's just so funny that I want to allow it. Do you think it's cheating?
I kind of do, but let's just like discuss it later, and then we'll figure out whether or not this is going to be the rules. Because I do agree. I think it's funny, and I think it like lets a lot of our units whom we normally aren't able to use due to investment reasons like get used.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But if anyone has any concerns with it, leave them in the comments so I can not address them.
Yeah, we gotta know exactly. I'll address them for you. Don't worry.
I wonder if she can one route with a steel sword. That would be quite funny to me. I think she can. She's like 8 speed with it. Yeah, it should be good. And then just don't be range the archer. Yep. I'm gonna have Erica go up this left side. No throne to seize here.
She's just going on a murderous rampage.
Yeah, no, she was totally dead if both of them hit here, but you know, they didn't. That's what counts. You'll 1 kill with loot, 1 kill with Nessa.
That's right. We're just showing you guys how it's done. Good players just don't get hit by soldiers, right? Like,
yeah,
sorry.
I mean, that would be humiliating.
Get the kills with loot. Are they going to Vanessa as well, or is she gonna go forward and like take on the soldier?
I could do either. Could feed that one to Ross. We do have a lot of things to go around to train on. We know Ross survives a fighter and a soldier, so we could just move him full steam ahead, I think.
There we go. Not too bad.
Kills. Don't go left, right? Yeah, don't go left there.
Yeah, no.
Take it. It's yours, my friend.
It's yours.
Clean these up before the reinforcements appear. We're really ahead of schedule. Holy shoots.
Yeah, holy crap.
And
Math is like basically done.
Yeah, Seth killed like 3 people. 19 and 14. That's 13 and 8. Yeah, he's good again. Again with 1 HP to spare. But that's the only HP that matters. There's no way you get doubled, right? There's no way. Yeah, he only has 7 speed. He's fine. We'll be fine. This time I did the math because I already did it. Let's have Seth grab this one.
We just copied our homework from last time, right?
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Copying homework is a good thing, actually.
That's right. That's what I did in school. Look where we are now.
I guess it makes sense to have Natasha do some little minor bit of mending along the way if we're going to use both healers a little bit.
I mean, like, it is EXP, I guess. You could maybe make the argument that the men's staff uses are actually more valuable than that, but I don't really think so.
Yeah, the argument against it from my perspective is, like, I could save it for Molder next time, but it's so minor, and Molder's fine with what he has.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Are we really, like, gonna mumble and grumble over, like, men's staff uses? Come on.
Nah, although, isn't this the only one you get until, like, chapter 9 or something?
I guess so, you're kind of right.
So you have to,
but also, like, heal is enough, right? So
yeah, it's more, you don't want to like use it on every single wound ever, but I don't have another heal staff either. I would have to buy one in the prep shop for the 1.5 times value. Okay, good.
Every time this happens, like, oh!
Every time Arthur fights something,
crit.
Like, you're just holding your breath.
Yeah.
Hey, there they are, the Bring It boys.
Found them.
All right. Oh, this is perfect.
Honestly, like, the biggest disadvantage of having Erica over here is we can't, like, convoy some doo-doo weapons over to Joshua for this combat, right? Like,
yeah, you're right. I might have to give, like, Seth's steel sword away or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's
or
also just totally fun.
Yeah. I do want to use Joshua against something. Plus, Joshua does almost perfectly set up enemies for others to kill. God, stop, Erica!
My
stop!
goodness.
You're gonna take all the kills! Oh my god.
She's gonna suffer from success one day, I'm telling you.
She's so...
Ooh.
She's ridiculous right now. Just 10 strength, 15 speed.
Yeah, stand aside, Joshua.
Let this unit calm down somewhere. Holy smokes. Okay. I'll just keep on going here, I guess. Keep on trucking.
The 4% crit mirror.
Mirror? Oh yeah, I guess this guy would have crit on him, for sure.
Yeah, as a mercenary, right? That's their... That's like their class identity, is that they have high crit.
For sure. Alright, Josh, it's your turn. Take this iron sword, lead us to victory. I'll just plant him in his force over here. He'll take just enough damage to not die. And then Ross, we gotta heal him to full with the mend, I think.
There we go.
Oh, I could've
now,
done
this is
Molder
a reasonable use of the mend.
Yeah, I should use Molder first, though. And then I could have healed twice. Oh, damn. Oh, well.
I mean, we got loot. I guess we could heal for 1, so...
4 or 5. Yeah, it's fine.
There you go.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is good, right? Yeah, this should be good.
Loot's got it. Do it for melee, you won't.
What? The fighter?
Yeah, the loot.
Easy.
Easy. Disrespect.
Then she just misses and gets trucked. Like, dude, seriously.
They load the safe state, make some air horn noises, and you're good.
Oh no.
If we put her here, she won't be able to reach the brigand next turn if they congregate around Joshua. They move one further than they move on Vanessa's tile. So what we can do is like grab her for a moment, and then drop her like one down. I think. Yeah, perfect.
That seems pretty good, yeah. And, and yeah, we're perfectly out of range of that too. There's going to be one more reinforcement that we kind of need to be in position for, but Joshua's setting up these guys so perfectly. I don't think we really need to worry too much.
Francis got this.
Exactly, yeah, come on.
He's totally going to weaken these enemies for himself and 2 other people. 3 other people.
He's going to get that massive chip EXP, right? So
yes. Oh, they're not even here yet, damn. Where are these people at? Where are you at?
Where are they at?
Where are they at?
Oh. Right on time with the loot, come on.
Or, you know what, actually Joshua is perfectly ready for this too. Just move him down here. This brigand is going to prioritize loot 100% of the time.
Yeah, no. Can't kill her either, right? Wait, can't he?
There's no way. Remember McCartney doesn't one-shot Natasha, so there's no way a generic brigand is going to one-shot loot.
Yeah, 18, get out of here. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
It's all good.
Wait, I've actually forgotten. She has more than 0 defense, right? I'm not going crazy.
3.
Okay.
3. She's like slightly more bulk than Natasha does. Only slightly.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't going like crazy.
It's going crazy out here. Okay, I'll just
getting some stat.
I'll just have Franz set up this kill now, or just whatever. Is he gonna take it like that? Okay, can we actually steal it right now? No. Yes. Well,
yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Stolen
and that's fine
kill.
for Vanessa too. I think her XP is better than Ardor anyway.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of units right now that we're distributing XP to. Arthur definitely didn't get a whole lot this chapter, but he's been doing stuff all along. He got like 1 level, so, you know, we take those.
There is like kind of an effect where if your units are really higher level, they stop earning EXP as quickly. So the fact that we're spreading it out does mean more EXP total. But I do still think that like funneling it into a smaller number of units is overall like a stronger play.
It is.
It's just that we can't really afford to do that as much, considering the stipulations of the playthrough, right?
Yeah. I think if I really wanted to optimize it, I would still use less units, even though we're splitting them over 2 armies. But, you know, I think... So chapter 9 on both are... Oh.
Come on!
Not Pog. Loot, please. I think what's going to happen is like chapter 9 for both armies is not so intense that we can't feed people. So these people will need to be trained anyway. You might as well just get started on it early on. This is the way I see it right now.
I think chapter 9 Erica... I mean, I guess it depends on the time pressure if we're trying to get the Angelic Herb and whatnot. That one I think can be really rough.
It can be, but... Yeah, so it is for, like, the portion where you rush to get the village is very rough, but there's also a bunch of enemy groups that are just, like, moving around very slowly, like the pirates and stuff, that you can, like, feed people on. So it's a group effort anyway, and scrubs can kind of put together kills for themselves anyway. Just checking the KO numbers here. Oh, Joshua actually gets 2-shot by these. Hold up.
Yeah, hold on. This is not
safe for work. Hold up.
They're, like, higher level or something? Or what's going on?
Level 6.
We can take on, like, 1 on the east and 1 on the west, maybe?
Yeah, that's, I think, the best way to go about it. So we'll just move, like, Joshua out of range of the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So just put him here. And then Luke can, like, laptop 1 up after Joshua's done. And then this one... I don't know how to, like, isolate him perfectly, but I'm sure I'll find a way.
I mean, if you just, like, put Seth in range, I'm sure... Well, I guess Seth might 1 round, that's the issue, yeah?
Yeah. I guess, what can I do? I don't know the order they move in. I can do, like, Bird and Seth, or I can do Franz. He never kills anything. I just have to make sure it doesn't face 2. So, like, Franz
honestly,
here. Or, like... You
could also just, like, rescue drop Ross and then kind of, like, leave a hallway to the village. And then as long as no one's in range, then that brigand will go west, right?
Oh, yeah, true. I like that, actually. Let's get Ross out of here for a second. And drop him here. I like that idea a lot, actually. We'll be able to chip him down over the course of next turn.
Yeah, obviously Natasha has to vacate here, but
yeah,
you know,
okay,
so be it.
Don't visit.
Yeah, don't visit. Remember that, like, I almost wanted to just grab Vanessa and visit the village. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Like, oh, I got this unit, I got this village. What else can I do, right?
I know. Just monkey brain neurons activated, right? So
it's a free village. Excellent. Okay.
Let's go Joshua. And the reason, by the way, that we couldn't like put Joshua further up in range anyway is because like what if he fights and like gets a crit on the counter? Then he's really opening it up and he can get attacked twice.
Yes. And I mean, this was just a kill for loot anyway. Like, what else? What else was gonna happen there, right?
Exactly.
How far did
she
he
is
need to be?
superior after all.
Alright, beat the Ross probably makes the most sense. Question
Yeah, I
is
think
how...
so.
'cause, wait.
Oof.
Ooh, actually... No,
This
never
doesn't
mind.
work. So we could like just double wall with Seth and Franz, and
Oh my god, did you have any
Like you're
slower
seeing it,
strats right now? Just kidding.
no.
Yeah, so the only people who can attack are like... I guess actually, with Vanessa in there, we can do it. We just have to heal Vanessa.
Yeah, we have to find a way to get that done.
Can't do it. I can't do it. It's impossible.
It's impossible. No, you simply can't.
Vanessa with a javelin can technically kill. 55 hit.
I was gonna say, how are we setting that up?
It's the neat
Just
part.
miss one
you
of
don't.
Seth's jabs, exactly.
That's the neat part. You don't. Because, like, he does 10, Ross does, like, 17. Yeah,
That's
I think
enough,
it adds
right?
up to a kill, but, like, whatever. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll throw the Seth Javelin, and if he doesn't kill, then great. We level it up with someone else.
There
This
you
is
go.
the way. There we go.
We're letting the fate decide. Watch him double miss.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Yes, that was the next fear. One fear. Alright, now it's just easy for Ross to get. Easy for Ross to get.
And
No.
oh, come on, dude.
Oh. Not that easy, apparently.
Is Ross good in the Binding Blade? We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, Vanessa will not get one shot. So what we can do now is we give Seth a... Oh, he can't. He doesn't have a sword right now. We give Seth
supposed to say what's
Franz's
going on.
sword. Or something. To make sure that this guy suicides into Ross. Right?
Hmm.
Big brain. This will definitely work. I'll just put Vanessa here as extra bait. If he goes for Vanessa, that's fine with me too. Heal Vanessa with someone else.
Holder.
Yes, exactly.
There you go. 2 healers, guys. This is why we bring them both.
See, I criticize Raisins for a slow idea, and then I make like an extra slow idea here.
That's right. Like we're making hallways for units to go through. Yeah.
Of course, of course. That boss,
Remember,
by the way,
there
does
was
not
like,
move.
oh crap, we're in range. Good.
Just thought you should know. This boss does not move. I'm sure you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure you
We'll be
figured
alright.
it out.
We'll be alright.
Smart audience.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine. That's
everyone's
rank.
missing this brigand. He's got like FE4 miracle out here. What the heck?
This is the real McCartney.
Yeah, no, it's the stun double. Maybe the reason nobody's been able to recruit McCartney is because he was actually this guy all along, right?
He's an imposter. He's the Pedardo, but the Secret Stones version. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
Another miss. For extra chip XP.
That's really the plan all along, was just more chippy
Yep,
XP.
yep.
Oh no, you called it. No
Maxed
way.
out Lance rank right now.
Are you serious? And we're gonna get a good level 2.
Of course we are. It's Vanessa.
If we get a Ross level 2,
Oh.
that's okay. If we get a Ross level 2, no way.
Ross? Yeah, easily. He's gonna get one here. Right here. Watch.
I have seen it.
Nice.
Mecca, your
Bum,
EXP strats are just astounding, I gotta say. What the? Oh my god, dude.
Eric
our
got
training
8 all the good
progress
level
level.
ups.
Ditch them.
Yo, Amelia, what's
Hey,
up?
Speedwing.
Hey, I thought I was gonna get a speed wing here. What's up? What's up with that?
I know, what? Where's that?
Okay, I think we can drop Ross on that force without endangering anyone else. So like Franz goes here, Seth take drops. Yeah. Go here, take, drop, move away. All Gucci, and then I heal you. Not this turn, probably.
Yeah, no. Lots of like... It's a little bit better.
This will work though. I'll use Amend, it's fine.
Build up the support rank, right?
Yes, exactly. Gotta get that Wind Ice support for maximum hit and crit avoid.
Yeah, it's huge.
Massive. God, Ross feels very fragile, I gotta say. He's like getting two-shot by everything.
Right now, yeah, this is like not exactly the best Ross, but I mean, at least he's not getting doubled. What a thing to say about someone, though, right? I mean,
We need a good old
Oh,
Seth
gosh.
weakening, I think.
yeah, get out of here a bit sooner. And then 1% crit just comes in.
Yeah, I would welcome it. That's
Whatever,
fine.
it's a Seth boss kill, yeah.
Yep, this is another one of those. He does have to carry pretty hard on that, on one of those maps later on. Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh, come on, man.
All right.
Oh, what
me
is
out.
it? France trip.
Rust.
Oh, there you go.
France is 0, bet. Oh, he doesn't do 0? What? He's facing 1% crit.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
let's not do that.
I think I'm gonna give it to Loot. I think I'm gonna give it to Loot. She needs a redemption level.
Draw that, a redemption level. This is how we do it. We treated like 4 levels in one map, and they're all bad. We say, oh, she needs 1 more, though.
It's okay, we're just trying to get her to promotion, Copium.
That's right. Mecca, never go to a casino, I swear.
Don't worry, I won't. Your weekends, come here. Oh, okay.
All the healer EXP. Oh, her too.
Yeah, everyone getting injured today. Maybe 2 healers is the play after all. Alright. 420 Loot, let's get it.
Alright, loot.
Don't miss.
XX loot.
No!
Oh, are you serious?
No, that's a Fran skill, I guess.
Is it even? Can he even get it?
Oh, well, you saw he does 2 damage. Actually, maybe Vanessa can get it too.
Vanessa Iron Lance? I mean, maybe. We've never missed an 87, right? Come on.
Everybody be dodging today. Holy shoot. Got him. Okay, perfect.
Finally. Holy smokes. Leadership stars. Get out of here.
You sure did have him. Oh well, nearly full level on Vanessa, I guess. Gosh. That was a chapter that had level ups of all time.
That was a tight spot. Holy crap. Yeah. We had the Erica levels, and then everyone else had like 1.
People technically had their level stat increase. Good gosh. That was a tight spot. Oh well.
Oh crap, this map. Are you serious?
Yep. We'll see you next time for Board.
Unbroken Heart.